famous for taking trade, and suddenly you just took
Oh, wow. Pulling out a super meta here. You're famous for taking trade on Magi.
Famous is the word I would use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we just force Jol-Nar to take tech?
That might be a good idea.
So did Nekro in fact take trade?
Yeah.
No.
No. Took
Nekro
construction
took
instead.
construction. So it's a whoa. Okay.
And here goes Hacan with.
Well, the other option.
Is that tech?
The options are
That is
force.
Trade for
Hacan.
Ooh, here we go.
What do you know?
Juicy round for Hacan.
Hacan, famously not traders.
I think we accept that he's got those 2 points in the spot. I just don't. I mean,
They're really just famous for those deep Vs, if you know what I'm talking about. Listen to the live episode, everybody. And also check out Space Cat's Peace Turtle. It's a pretty cool podcast.
He skips over Megan, he gets Uranium Armor.
Is this what we're supposed to do? Like, comment, and subscribe?
No, not in the middle of a video.
Oh, come on. You got to just remind him constantly.
EJ is crying.
You pick up Eres and be like, we've got to do it for the rest of the game. That's one turn. And then he just goes,
just make him do it.
It's true. One of Jol-Nar's yellow techs is a no-brainer when he's at siphons. Right. It really just comes down to, does he sit on Majin so that Nekro only gets Majin if he attacks him, or does he go for Duranium?
I don't think that Nekro's plan.
I mean, you all are going to pick tech at some point.
we are going to pick tech at some point. I think it's, for me, it's start with guns.
I don't think it's a given that Necro's plan is to go all the way across the board.
No,
with Jol-Nar.
definitely not.
Yeah.
He's in a spot to do it, but
Not 3 points outside of objectives. He doesn't even need to score all the publics that are currently showing.
yeah,
Man.
here's
More
Nekro
on
breaking it
Nekro
down.
repeating the things that I say. I
What
gotta.
am I going to do with
Me
it?
and
Get it out of
Nekro
your
need to get a
head.
drink.
Get a secret objective and you can get some publics.
Yeah, we mentioned the strategy.
He mentioned the strategy.
If he does take tech, he'll be able to get the 2 into yourself up. Sure, that right there is all I'm at.
Get yourself up to 5.
So then you only need to actually work for one.
It's one of those games where I feel like Nekro wasn't really wanting to have to play above the table a lot, but I think he's going to have to. If he wants to have a shot at this point, Saar's already gotten ahead in a really major way. So Nekro's going to have to speak up and kind of play against his type for a minute. I think that's why he took construction, honestly, too. I think he's going to try something weird.
Yeah, and Wash, of course. And trade. Yeah, all right.
And what was that Saar pick?
I see a leadership and a politics, and Naalu grabbed Imperial.
So Naalu grabbed
Imperial, leadership, politics, and
Diplomacy.
warfare.
Galaxy
Okay.
doesn't need diplomacy.
That's a different game.
Yeah, exactly.
0.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
0.
Oh, that's it. Right, what am I doing here?
So, I wonder if you've noticed the weird thing about what
I'm
happened.
going to take chronic risk on this turn, okay?
Nobody picked tech.
As your first
Nobody picked
action.
tech when 2 tech and 4 colors came out.
Yep.
Kind of a fun blocker, except for it's interesting that Jol-Nar had the opportunity there at the end and didn't take it when there was only one person behind them.
Was it just that Jol-Nar was next to last, didn't want to be last?
I mean, I could see that. You're going to get it eventually, so it's like, why rush it and be the enemy of the people? Although I think that heat's already there.
I would. It's mid-game. The speaker token is going to get back down around to you before the game is up.
Yeah, he's got politics. He'll have it next round, but I don't.
But see, now I don't
If he
know.
doesn't take next round, they could continue to block it.
We'll just see. I don't think I know his game that well going into this round. So if he's got some other points he can score that I don't know about, that I haven't figured out yet, then whatever.
Yeah, I need to know so that I can give you Rog's Call now, so that you can use Rog's Call as your second thing.
I mean, there's still 2 tech, 2 colors.
Yeah, sure. He's
He can
got
be working
that.
through that. Yeah, there's plenty more to do. Trying to get 6 planets in non-home systems is certainly still viable. He's at 4, but he's got to start really making some warfare to get those last 2. So I don't know if he's going to get the positional ones too easily.
Maybe this is good. Maybe it's like, hey, I'm going to get it. You're not going to be able to stop me from getting it.
Right.
I might as well make it slower for you guys to get it.
Right.
I'll have leadership be my first action, all right? All right. Hop in leadership.
Leadership right away.
Buy a strategy allocation or a command counter for 3 influence per counter purchased.
Out, spend a.
About 2.
I'm buying 2.
Okay.
So, no construction.
I wonder what Naalu's plan is with that Imperial take. What do you think? Because Naalu and Saar have been, I don't think that's a I'm going to unseat you kind of play.
I mean, it's a little bit of a just they have to, it's not an unseat, it's a I have to block.
They have to keep it out of his hands.
Yeah, and nobody else worked on it, so they're like, oh, fine, I'll be the one.
I don't feel good as far as like how that's going to work out for Naalu going forward. I feel like Naalu kind of needs some things to go right for him, and he just kind of had to do a favor for the table.
Right. That's
and
never
it's not
a good
even
position.
like, it doesn't even seem like the table really considers it much of a favor. Like it's just kind of like, well, he did that. If I was Naalu right now, I would be trying to figure out how to get the upper hand on Saar.
All right.
I think so.
3, you're up.
All right, we got Jol-Nar. First action.
I'll give it to you next time.
Oh,
yeah, because it has to be. I just want to make sure that the timing is
collectively
working out.
deal with it now, but I don't think
And
by the time we do, it's going to be too late.
Well, no, you can use Imperial.
Yeah, well, I'm going to need to do objective.
If he gets Chaos Map,
Do Imperial for this.
he can just sit in the asteroid. We can't leave
That guarantees that nobody snipes in you.
Sorry, give me 1 moment.
This, I think, is less.
God, if I could just pass Naalu a note right now, it would just say, don't believe his lies.
Once he gets going, once he gets close to winning, you can't stop him from scoring. You can't even eliminate him.
Right.
We need to
Necro pointing out that the lead of Saar is the most dangerous lead that they could possibly be.
And he is 100%
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. They absolutely need to put a stop to him.
Bunker up yourself.
I don't have the.
So, like, it's not in your interest to get in a big fight when you know that that objective is out there, that you just have 2 points in
You
your
just need to
pocket.
keep it in mind, stop making deals with him, and stop cooperating.
Well, given that he's the only one offering me deals, I gotta cooperate. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you're the aggro player at the table.
Oh, God.
And you've been.
Naalu.
And I haven't. That's the only person I can make deals with.
I mean, I'm not saying necessarily all falls on you, but you're the one. You're the fighty player, and you've got all the tech. So.
I took advantage of his mistake of not bringing fighters, but we're not fighting anymore.
Oh, I'm not.
There's the
I'm
Necro
not saying
stuff like,
that-
no, I'm
I don't
done.
want our scrapping to
I've
be
seen this
affected
happen
with us when
Sure.
quite a few times, actually,
Yeah.
with
I'm gonna get out
Magi.
there, I'm not going to put a PDS there or anything. You want me to wait on this because I think he's going
Suddenly, we've been working together this whole time.
Well, that's he's what he's seeing is that it's not the flow of the game. He's not going to be able to play it the way he really likes to.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So he is trying to talk more. He's trying to call things out more. He's trying to play like Schroeder's been playing basically the whole game.
Yeah.
But Schroeder's done a really good job of it.
I was. Yeah.
No, I'm like, if you wanted to move the fruit out into Sonic Disco, I would be interested in picking up. I would be interested in putting a simple ship into one.
I'm just thinking,
I don't want to invade it. I don't care about that. I just want the.
So I'm willing to do that when I take back the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
Because that could be my other
yeah.
objective.
So your 2 points could be 6 planets.
It's like
and then
these two are playing a co-op game where they're both just trying to make sure they both get all the
Who has
points.
taken just
Sure.
And Naalu is losing the co-op game.
Just Saar and Nekro.
Star Nekro.
I think I wouldn't feel as strongly about this
are
for
you
now. If
wanting
any of you
to
guys
just
think
be
we're being a little too hard on Naalu, I feel like we might be actually a little bit. But what I'm going to say is the fact that Naalu can't go towards Hacan and is kind of super besties with Saar feels like an issue to me.
Yeah.
That's really the
That's the
problem.
And we haven't seen the gains that he should be making from this, but we've seen Saar get lots of
Yeah,
gains.
Saar seems to be doing fine. I'm not really sure that Naalu's getting something that justifies this relationship that they've had kind of ongoing. I think stylistically, though, we're seeing they're syncing up.
It's mine. It's mine. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of your space so we can cooperate. And if so...
Ooh, backing out, taking everything,
Okay.
not leaving a ceasefire target behind. He could have left the ground force and then it's kind of locked in, but opted to
I
go.
actually, I can
Oh, yeah,
say,
it's mine. It's still mine. It's still mine.
I am kind of starting to feel like maybe the dog pile stuff might start happening
so you
as
guys
far
swap
as
supports, right?
Jol-Nar.
Saar is concerned. I
If
wonder.
you
Oh, on
go
Saar,
back on
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and you help us.
Well, that's what's going
I'm
to be
the
the
one
fun
with
cover
support
for
left.
Jol-Nar. Jol-Nar needs to paint that picture because that 2 tech and 4 colors is eventually going to be their way in to
Right.
a victory. So they need to let Saar be that target, which is why they should stay behind right now and not sprint for it. Let the tech not get played. Nobody's making any progress. And Saar is still the target while they just kind of wait until they get to 8, and then 2 tech and 4 colors is
Right.
everything.
It's not going to happen.
Well, that's my turn. So
Alright. Oh, you're up.
All right, we've got Nekro first action this round. I like the way he touches all of his options before
I must see it all.
I'm gonna look at my cards. I'm gonna
You still need to go here, aren't you?
Yeah. You can do construction.
They have some sort of positional deal.
yeah, they definitely have some. Yeah,
Oh, have you got the Alistair?
it feels like he really would like to alter that deal right now for some reason. I'm not really sure
They
what
want
the reason.
Saudor?
You need
It's the fourth.
I do, but
No, it's not a fourth cultural.
Because we got to deal with Saar.
if you can knock his ships out, I might be able to take it. Not that you want me on it, but
Anyone but Saar. Saar is.
if you knock his
Okay.
ships out of the way, I
See,
might
there
be
we go. That's the first.
Yeah.
I think Jol-Nar is ready to play ball with this kind of weird halfway alliance against Saar.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Gravity drive the Alistair here.
Ooh, here comes the Alistair. He's prepared to take Mechatol, and he actually will have a fleet to do it. This is what he's been building up for.
Yeah, but this is not happening anytime soon. Unexpected action is out,
Yeah.
and he does not have warfare.
Right,
so that is
right.
a next
This
round.
is a build up and do something about it.
Yeah.
And we're seeing trade get popped now out of Hacan, so let's see what kind of money he makes.
Can I ask you to
Good toss.
refresh me for free? Is that the deal?
Yeah. I'll refresh you.
And I'll do a trade.
Yeah.
Sure. Just that.
Oh, yeah.
3 for 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah, done.
Naalu and Hacan 3 for
If
3.
you refresh me,
He doesn't
I've
like
got
Saar.
his trade agreement as well. So, for just,
I can.
Good man.
are you willing to just hear what I'll say? Sure. All right. For 4 commodities, I'll refresh you both.
Hear me out.
So,
Let me see if I can change your mind. I'm a used car salesman.
Sorry. I'll give you my trade agreement and 1 trade good. Wait, no, that's not enough. Shoot. I'm not giving you enough.
He doesn't have it. He just doesn't have enough deal.
I wouldn't do this.
Yeah, I'll give you my trade agreement,
He has
these
to hear
3
me.
trade goods. Yeah, it's not enough. I can't give you enough. wait, can I?
Hear me out. I don't have enough.
Schroeder
I
would
can give
start
you
a deal
6,
if he had like
and I would gain
a
4. Yeah, right.
piece
I'll
of
give you 6.
yarn.
So my
He'd be
trade
like, no, I've
agreement
got
is
this
3
yarn. Wait, no,
in
that's not
exchange
gonna
for
work, is it?
in exchange for
What if I cut off a little piece of my
That way I'll
pants
get-
and
you'll get
Give me
some
the-
jean?
See, I improved the deal
have a
there.
little piece of jean.
Let's see.
We could do 2 for
If you,
4.
I'm gonna be putting a
You'll get
space
4. I'll
dock
get 2.
What's that?
If you refresh me, we can do a 2 for 4. Get 4.
How about a 4 for 3?
4 for 3.
You give me 4, I give you 3.
Sounds good to me.
So he gets a 3 for 3 and a 4 for 3.
So I'm refreshing you.
Makes $7
You get 3.
plus the 3, 10.
Then you get 4.
I want to point out, that I think the whole reason this is happening is because of that series of deals between Saul and Saar. I think that
Yeah.
really kind of frustrated
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Well, what's great about this too is the people he just funded are Saar's 2 neighbors. So he's
Yeah.
not saying it yet,
Right.
but what it really says to the table is you 2 are the 2 that need to sandwich in and do something about this.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, if I was Hacan, kind of my play right now would be to try and like maybe be friends with Naalu instead of Saar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, feels like Naalu is very much like I like to play cooperative with my neighbors.
Right.
So give him that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you gain 3, I get the 3.
And he's just washing Nekro? He has no more commodities.
I mean, honestly, they made so many deals early game. I'm not sure that. Oh, he definitely gave him something.
It's a wash plus 1 or something.
Yeah.
So do you have anything for me to refresh you?
No, because anything, it's just going to go to him.
yeah.
Okay, that's right.
And I couldn't make a deal good enough for you, so.
Okay, then we're done with
using it even
At least I'm done with trade.
Secondaries. The two of you that did not get refreshed, do you want to spin a strat to refresh your secondary?
You know what I should have said? I'll give you his. Whatever.
I wind up putting him either here or here.
I assume you wouldn't.
I just can't do it.
So, do you want to do secondary or trade?
I give you one.
I'm getting out off of GenConAlex next round. There's gonna
So,
be
do you want to do secondary
I
trade?
know.
All right, trade's done.
I need to keep it this
Let's take a look at
round.
Hacan's trade good pile. Curious what he ended up with over there. Here we go. Coming
I
in
love
hot.
that. Love that slow zoom. Thank
So
you.
he's sitting on $14.
Very nice.
Not a bad.
Very nice. Good
go.
haul.
I don't need it right now.
Good haul.
I don't think he made all of that in this one, but
It's fine.
still a good amount. And we're taking a new trip.
Hacan sitting on 5.
No, Naalu. Naalu.
Oh,
I'm
Naalu,
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah. I can do it right now if you want.
Just a gentle trip through trade good lands. Three
Saar sitting
trade
there with
goods for
3.
Saar.
All right.
Take me away, Connor,
Advanced Kara 2. All
to
right.
that secret place.
Destroyer.
Ooh,
Whoa,
Jol-Nar.
Jol-Nar's got a bounty.
Some money. Let's check that from another angle.
Destroyer has
Oh.
I'm seeing
No fighters the other.
8.
8.
They count as if they were ships.
They're ships, but not fighters.
They're not fighters.
They're not fighters.
They're non-fighter ships. I need a dice.
Infantry.
Oh, okay. So there's some fighting going on. We got too distracted by trade goods there for a second.
They were specifically fighters, weren't they? Yeah.
They did that instead of blow up.
Yeah. That was such a good thing, switching on and stuff.
Roll your destroyer.
Destroyer.
So he's trying to feed Nekro.
Gets attacked.
Yeah, what's going on now?
He's feeding him.
Just so he can.
This is
deal
an
with
agreement
Saar?
they made back in the agenda phase.
So I realize I'm the big bad, but I will promise to get off GenCon next round.
So it's Schroeder trying to backpedal here.
Do now.
What?
What do you do now?
I needed GenCon in order to be able to reasonably score the spend 8 influence.
Score more points.
Yep.
Yeah.
8 point. 8 point.
I like Nate's shake head like, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm done.
I don't think you need 8 influence point.
It's me.
0.
0. I'm going to put a destroyer here.
Ooh, here's some gum.
Oh, I'm gonna, sorry. Well, I can not if you would prefer, but I just want. My logic is that there's an alpha wormhole and there's a whole bunch of stuff around, and I'd really rather not be vulnerable.
Ooh, there's us. Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
whoa.
I hate to be a stickler. You've already put the ship.
Okay, that's fine.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Judge getting in there saying, no, sir. The unit touched the hex, which is
makes
their
me feel safe.
version of laid it, played it.
Yeah.
Are you done with the ship?
Yep. You moved the ship and it moved.
We're going to do
It
it.
has to be up. Well, first transaction on my turn, then second transaction what is happening on your
Your turn. So might as well
Okay.
now.
Yep. It will be now.
Unexpected.
All right. So
So you're done with your turn. 1.
yep. I'm gonna give you Rog's call.
Thank you.
And
Ooh.
you'll give me money or something
Yeah,
when we finish it off.
Sure.
So Rog's call moves out.
But for
I
now,
guess he's saying I want Naalu to be the one to remove me from Mechatol, or
I'm going to
Naalu's prepping to go clean up some other Saar space.
spend 1 trade good and my planet
Oh, he's building.
Yeah.
Now you want to discuss.
build my flagship.
Reinforcing Mechatol, even after saying I'm going to move out from there. If I were
So
at
that
the-
flagship pretty much good for Naalu, I guess, or like good for
Good against Naalu.
good against
Yeah.
Naalu. But I'm not really sure there's anything
Flagship.
else.
Yeah, Nekro hasn't been going fighter heavy at all.
Anything else?
No,
All right. 1's done. 3, you're up.
Fully frontline
All right, we got Jol-Nar.
Deployment 3.
Yes.
Frontline deployment. More ground. Jol-Nar having just a dandy ground force game.
Yeah.
This go around.
I'm guessing you're trying to make it tall.
That's the plan. Is to
Okay. I'll put him here just in case something weird happens with this.
That's
Okay,
That's
was
6
3.
that
Anything else
he's
in your turn?
summoned onto that planet in the past 2 rounds.
3, are you done?
Yes.
All right.
The reason I did that
4,
was
you're
I
up.
was carry through there, and the carry was this
I'm
thing
fine with it, yeah.
system. Not my entire right flank.
Instructions being flipped.
Okay.
Construction
Construction
time.
For a PDS
Yep.
or a space dock.
What's he gonna place? We see a
that you
space
control,
dock
and it will
in home.
activate
I like
that
it.
system.
If it's not already
Ooh.
activated.
Rethinking it.
I'll do PDFs.
Is he just going to keep going PDS? That's very
PDS
interesting
will
if he
also
does.
activate the system.
I really want him to get a second space dock at home. I'm afraid
That's fine.
for his
He's got a
late
lot of
game.
money. He's got a lot of money. He doesn't want to turn that into a big fleet
right,
right now.
right.
Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I mean, it's not like he's behind on plastic so much.
Yeah.
Activate that system with the token you took off your strategy. Anybody else? Secondary 4. 4, are you done?
Did they make him lock it down? He's the one who played construction.
Oh, yes, sorry.
5.
I did. Yeah, actually, I don't understand what just happened there.
I think they made him lock down his own construction PDS, and I think that's wrong.
Yep, and it has 10 fighters.
Maybe we should. Can we just clean those stacks up just so it's a bit more obvious?
Yeah.
So if we just take 2 fighters off, and the
They're now cleaning up the Saar ball just to make sure the numbers are obvious.
Do you want me to go ask real quick? If,
I think we need to check on that construction.
Yeah.
I believe they made Hacan activate the system. He dropped construction.
That's why
you mean Nekro?
10 fighters, a flag, a dreadnought.
Oh no, that's what I was looking at. I get it.
You were looking at it wrong.
I was looking at it wrong.
Okay, so yeah, it was Nekro that played
Make
it.
sure that next round I can get out pieces. Because I don't want.
Where did Nekro's?
And I got 2 Mechatol points. That's enough.
What I missed.
There's definitely. I see a PDS on Berrigan, or I forget which one it is, but it's right in front of his home system.
When you
just
go too
yeah.
crazy. So I want to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Okay, that's my turn.
Done. Okay, 6.
Okay. We got sold.
I will activate here. I will build.
Building at home.
Planning out. I'm planning out those things.
Okay. Very over the table round, right? Like this is
almost nothing has happened on the board.
Nothing each turn. Nothing is happening, but there's so much talk.
I can build.
Are you done with your turn after you build?
I will be.
Okay. 0.
Oh, okay.
All right, back to Naalu.
Yep.
So 2 trade goods.
Yep.
Cool.
And we'll do it at the right timing window, so
Yeah,
that it's
yeah.
one transaction.
Sure. All right. So
he's coming to
under
clean
here.
up.
And you only really need to bring 2 ground forces.
No, I'm going to bring.
Because Call of Rod,
So
so
I
you
could
know
not
ground combat.
Oh, the ground forces I don't care about. It's a fighter screen that I'm bringing in.
Why are you bringing a fighting screen?
Because you're going to come back in, right?
Yep.
And I've got to run away, right?
He has to survive
This-
round combat.
Well, there's no place for you to retreat to.
This is something that you can kind of see Schroeder do in a lot of games where he will turn something where a player actually just kind of has an opportunity to take something from Schroeder. He'll turn it into a deal.
Yeah.
Could I have onto it in retreat?
Saar.
You've spent the planets. Could we talk about?
Right now, if
If I can't run away, then I really don't
if
want
Naalu
to
moved into that space, currently Saar could respond with
Don't pay me.
quite a lot. Well, yeah, that's true. He doesn't have
Dreadnought,
Right, exactly.
Cruiser.
So that's
But
what
then
I'm saying.
how much can
Unless we
Naalu get in there?
Take away
You'll lose the carrier.
planets.
So
You'll
it's
gain
got
your point.
he has 2 trade goods and
What's
Mechatol.
Naalu's
That's what I'm
tech
saying.
situation?
Like,
Can he bring those
solve that one
carriers?
instead of the other ones.
How many of them
Score
can he
that
bring?
later.
He's got gravity
There's
drive.
Travis and Carrier too.
8 influence is a lot easier
Pretty
than
alright.
Yeah, he could get even that. He could. I mean, he could form a pretty sizable fleet right now. And if he left behind the right stuff, he's safe from Hacan.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I would really rather hold for units.
Your plans are what?
Is to get lots of
If you
infantry
want to
here so
hold
the
on
next
to it
round.
till the end of
Gotcha,
the turn,
gotcha. No,
then I need 2/2.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right, an agreement is
You
made.
still have a token over there.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
So,
We were just coming to terms.
Yep. I got it.
All right, so 4 trade goods, and all right. So I'm going to jump in with basically my entire that hyperdrive was a bit overactive. So I'm going to jump in with basically everything I've got.
Wow, he's going to be leaving his
Oh no, I'll leave
slice
one
a bit
engine
empty.
behind.
However, that he pre-gunned
Everything you got. You just need
Destroyer
enough so that
in the
all of
in
it.
the alpha next to Hacan. He's got that
So I'm
Supernova.
at least going to bring
So
the fighter
he
screen.
prepped
because he's both
before
my
he
carriers.
decided to start making these maneuvers,
My
which,
entire
you know,
right.
that's fine, but he's still leaving his stuff a little empty for my taste.
I need 2 infantry. I only want 2
Oh
infantry.
no, I
and
mean,
you do realize that
I
this
don't
means that
necessarily
you
agree
won't-
with the
I
way
won't
that
be
he's
coming
going
out of
about this,
Lodo
but I
for
think he
you
can't afford to leave it empty.
Yeah.
Get that
And
point.
in the silence of
Are you sure you
space
don't just wanna
play
lose the carrier?
for those two planets.
Or even a flank speed from there's that empty space sitting right there. They could easily just flank speed over into that empty
You're talking about Jol-Nar coming in.
No, I'm talking about Saar.
Oh, right.
Saar's Dreadnought and whatnot.
Well, I mean, I will say this. What I know about Schroeder, he's not going to.
He'll talk about that before he does it.
He creates a deal at every moment, but he's not a man of his word. He's not a liar.
True.
Now that I've said that, he's going to be the biggest liar pants.
So we'll do the combat at Rescalon.
Well, first you use Call of Rog.
Yep, so Call of Rog, that is the start of this.
So he commits ground forces to Rescalon.
Yep.
And then
commit your ground forces.
So my ground forces are going
individually.
Yeah, so my ground forces are going there. So we resolve the Rescalon conflict first.
You're going to Rescalon.
Okay, right now I will offer you 4 trade goods. So Rescalon. So you want to go here?
Yep.
Cool.
Just bored by it.
Rescalon is mine. Then I will.
Can we call him Shades?
Shades. Hey.
Cool.
Shades
We'll do the Connect Combat. Yeah, but I'm coming.
Yeah.
There he is.
Look at that reflection in the shade. We can see the board. That's actually a better wide angle than our own.
Until you can see the game in his eyes.
Don't point directly at me.
Yeah, don't give me gift of the precious.
I'm not going to do that for you.
All right. Well, that was fun.
That was a fun version.
So we saw some Call of Rog use for once.
Wow, very fun.
Never seen someone incorporate that into their game. But hey, leave it to old
Schroeder.
car salesman Schroeder.
Build. I will activate here. And I will build
more Dreadnought.
Are you done with your turn after you build?
Yeah, I will be done with my turn after I build.
3, you're up.
I'm bummed out with this. I think that literally Naalu just gave Saar money with which to build the backup ball right there.
We're seeing what looks like a Dreadnought feed ground forces come out.
If I give that up,
also,
I'm totally
outpost under my control. But I
This is going to make it harder for Jol-Nar, I think, to really participate in unseating him from it. I mean, this is going to take all 3 of them to make this happen.
We haven't talked about kind of the Nekro things that are happening, and Saar went tools first, which would almost indicate Floating Factory 2. That to me, that would be a nightmare scenario for the table if Nekro gets a hold of that. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, although tech being installed out this round slows that path.
Does Nekro have a second space stock? If I could get an answer on that real quick. No. So Nekro did not spend that construction getting a space stock, so there's just a lot of Nekro PDS out there, I guess.
again.
And if he's doing that, I'll just move in a super carrier or something.
Well, the point is that they're not totally stuck
and then everyone, the 3 of us are
also I lose that.
Are there like 4 separate conversations all happening?
I think there are, yeah.
If I give you the system.
When people tell us that we talk over the table too much because deals are happening, I just want to make people aware that that's impossible.
We're just trying to keep one pair of voices in your head at a time.
Yep, it's my turn.
All right, Jol-Nar. I see it.
I'm just gonna move this.
Okay, just kind of shuffling about. I'm actually not really sure what that's about.
Oh, yes.
Block and soul currently with the support for the throne.
Oh, right. So
ceasefire swap between them.
Oh, yeah. So they have a ceasefire swap, and then also he swaps support for the throne with Saar. So essentially, who can soul attack?
Right.
Think about it.
Okay, I'm interested.
When I pass at that time step.
3, have you made a decision?
I'm done. I've already moved.
You did, okay.
What did you do, sorry?
I moved a carrier into fill.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I'll mention, I have seen a couple of your cards.
Okay, sorry.
So, yep.
Honest.
If you want me to tell you what I saw,
Honest Schroeder.
I'll try to forget and
I'll try to
ignore.
forget. Okay.
All right, Schroeder.
Laying it on a little thing.
Schroeder's going to try and forget. All right, so forget that and forget that.
Forget the
Okay,
morale
forget
boost,
that, forget that. Because they always say the easiest way to forget something is to repeat it 3 times in your brain. And then you just forget right away.
Yes.
5.
Over to me. Building my home system.
5's building. Are you done after you
I
build?
took 2 freaking planets off them.
So the other part of that block there of the carrier, as long as Sol can't do anything about
Intimidate Council.
intimidate the council. So that's his other point, which these positional points have been kind of tricky for him to figure out. But this is all more building up to the whole, I'll get the 2 and 4 colors later whenever I feel confident that I've accomplished everything else.
Right. If anything, if I maybe next round is a Imperial.
Could be. Swing it.
And then it just kind of forces like, okay, are you guys going to not take tech again, second round in a row?
Units in your home system at 1 space dock.
2 dreads.
Warfare prompting.
10 resources.
A carrier, and 4 fighters. Oh,
Schroeder looks like he's really thinking about something right now. Something is.
So that's what I'm building.
I don't feel super bad about his position right now.
No, he's doing fine.
He's got a lot of ire directed at him, but he's also got a lot more plastic than basically everybody else.
I mean, he's cut off from most pathways. He is getting surrounded, I'll say this much. Right now, his only way out is through Jol-Nar towards Sol, because he is kind of surrounded by decent sized fleets. I suppose he could jump on either of Sol's units, not this round, but if he needs to bail
so
on
him and Sol have swapped support
Yes,
for the
I'm done for my turn.
Right, he can move
deal
down
with other people
and
off
then
turn, but not make them?
choose a different direction. What I'm saying is he's just locked in a Mechatol right now. He's
no,
completely surrounded.
Right.
Yeah, if you guys are allowed to walk away from the table and discuss, it's just don't do it during your turn.
Okay.
And talk into find a microphone to talk into.
Talking Imperial if you guys want a secondary.
I will follow on that.
Yeah, I thought you guys might. Okay, so Imperial, I will claim control of 6 non-system home planets.
6 non-homes for the Naalu.
Oh, have a flag.
Bringing them up to 3.
Then I don't control the rig, so I will have a free secret objective.
Free secrets.
Okay.
Alright, round back to player.
I have secret. Yep.
Grabbing a secret for Schroeder.
Secret. I've got a secret.
Secret for Jol-Nar. Secret for Sol, looks like.
Yep. Nekro's waiting for one as well.
Secret for Nekro. Notably, Nekro's already claimed 2 of his secrets.
Everybody wants them. Magi not into the secret he drew.
Yeah, did not seem to like that, did he?
If anyone has anything they want to do with me?
He did, I don't know if you guys caught it, he did spit on it. So.
Can't.
Pretty upset.
Yeah, I mean, make me an offer.
Make me an offer.
I like how somebody that isn't Schroeder talks to Naalu, and he's like, oh.
What do you want? Get away.
What do you want?
It's not with the
You're not my best friend.
Yeah, it's not with the command counter. It's a problem, right? I mean, I'm thinking, right, look, let's keep talking off turn. So, I'm not saying no, I'm just saying not right now. So, I finish.
Where is this hardball Naalu coming from suddenly?
You mean as a next action?
Yeah, next action. I could give you.
I mean, I've just acted. I mean, okay.
What did you do?
Imperial.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I'm not sticking around with. I've got my six planets. I'm just.
Gotcha.
Yep. One go.
Are you talking about leaving the beta? Is that it? Because you can foresight out for a command. You don't have to attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, but as soon as he activates it, we lose the sport for throne. So well, that's the problem, right? Yeah. My problem here is it's not that I don't mind giving it to him. It's that once he's there, I have 0 leverage to get him out of here, right? And it's like that's my route to Mechatol, and I'm just like,
how about this?
Yeah.
What if I activate it? Okay. I'll lose your 6.
Ooh.
And then you give it back to me when I get off.
This seems to be happening a lot too, where people are negotiating a
and that way we're effectively like
support. You know,
like
you
a
know
non-binding
This
support.
used to never happen, but I've seen this happen so frequently.
Right. I'm much happier with that arrangement.
Yeah.
Much happier with that arrangement. But then we've just got to compensate me for the loss of the command counter. It cost me a command counter to leave and another one to come back. because I need it for the next mech.
I'll give you 3 and I can like refresh it next time. Next train. For free.
Sorry.
Saar, would you like
Tell you what, we will revisit this
Oh,
once
alright.
I have
I thought
once I have scored that objective. Once I've scored that objective, you know, once I've scored that objective, we can do it.
Pass.
1 passes.
Right, because I don't care.
2's not in 3.
And if you want to cut me off from Mechatol Rex, well, you know, I think
I'm not trying to.
Yeah, no, I know.
Play politics.
Flip it 3. Who's good
Interesting.
speaker?
The meta here
taking
is
Here are your 2 action cards in the top 2 of the agenda.
Sir.
Are you going to follow?
Alright. Left of the action card sold.
I will say this to try and make a case for Naalu. Hacan did already kind of back out of what is it called when you're not held to something?
non-binding.
Non-binding. He backed out of a non-binding earlier. It was a small one. It was a research agreement. But
Rude.
Yes, please.
So you're accusing him of being not a man of principle, is what you're saying.
I'm just saying maybe Naalu's playing it a little, being a little careful with this this mystery man, this man of mystery.
I have a discard
on the thing here.
That's after you commit.
So, check
That's invasion.
So commit ground force. So there wasn't actually ground combat.
So, for example, could he score?
No, it's just diaxis, right? It's just did.
I got some sort of rules question.
If I use right, cool. I just spotted this, and I'm just wondering.
Hey Matt, are you desperate to go over there and answer that rules question, or what?
No, sir. I'll leave it to the moderator.
Yeah.
No, there's no ground combat because it's after you commit, you remove them, and then ground combat commences, under which there are no opposition troop combat.
Okay, cool.
Is that a correct ruling?
Also, you matter for the battle against victory.
Applause all around.
Do you got any Dane emails on that one?
Yeah. When you started saying that, I was like, oh man, so you're just admitting to me that
There's
you've
some
got that?
there's dialogue happening.
No, I
on
suddenly
its
saw
soul.
the active, and I was like, I just
a moment ago, literally behind
Magi's
Magi's
sleeve a
back.
couple of ground forces.
I'm assuming everyone's on the 3. Flee. What do you want to do with the 2 agendas?
On top, just like that.
2 on top.
All right,
Everyone on
they're
top.
both going on top.
It's been on top.
Everybody's liking what they're getting.
4.
Yeah.
You're up. Nekro, your turn.
My
Necro.
ship's gonna blow up, aren't they?
Huh?
Very kind of quiet round as far as Magi is concerned.
I wonder if Magi's kind of like
Yeah,
me
by the way,
in that
if it is
people
external,
wonder if he ever is
I've already passed.
enjoying
Kick myself about
himself.
this with those.
Oh yeah, people do wonder that about you when you play board games with you.
Unfortunately.
Thanks for telling me, man.
Yeah.
Once it's now that it feels good to not have the stress, even though I couldn't have done anything either way.
5, you're up.
Okay, you want to do that trade?
Yeah. 3 for an action.
3 for the action.
Ooh. So they're doing their little swapperoonies.
That was an action card trade.
Interesting. Bought something for 3.
It looks like it was 3, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
All your culturals?
Crushing all his culturals.
Be nice.
Refreshing is cultural.
Are you done?
With, what is that one called?
Sure.
I don't remember.
All right.
So I was like, what could be worth 3?
Oh, mate, you're supposed to know these things.
A point is worth 3.
6 is up.
Cultural initiative or something?
Yeah, I bet that's what it's called.
That doesn't sound
Well,
right.
you
It doesn't
already
sound
Spend
right. I don't
strategy
care.
to orbital drop.
Okay,
Okay, you're
just kind
done.
of shoring up. Soul's pretty boxed in at this point, unless he wants to do some
All right, 0.
crazy stuff against Nekro, which I think would be
Rise of a
as crazy as
Messiah.
the operative
Woo! Rise your messiahs!
Thank you. Space Jesus.
card. Yeah.
Right.
Who's
Man.
rising?
Okay, so sorry,
Looks like
I'll do the
Naalu's rising.
Naalu's rising.
Oh, that's the end of my turn.
Oh, that was kind of great, actually.
1, you're pass. 3, you're up.
Move out.
It's great that
Immediately
Naalu took
reinforce
those
them.
planets.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it cost him quite a bit of money to do it, it's great that he's got those, so he
Yeah.
get the extra ground forces out of it. I'm not opposed to that. Maybe we're going to see Naalu change the tone of the relationship
Right.
now that Naalu might have a little more leeway.
I think
I
so.
wonder.
Don't worry, I've got tons of capacity on my players.
I don't have my trade agreement either. He's got it.
Oh,
Not my space dock over. It was a terrible accident.
It's the same.
Well, it was sort of leaning on the PDS.
Yeah.
And the PDS had the accident.
The antivirus, which will never leave my hand, and the political secret, which I don't
I'll trade for the Necro's political secret. Actually, I think it stops him using good thread.
Naalu and Saar just having a jolly old time together.
It's really a beautiful thing to watch a friendship blossom
Right.
like this.
Right. And then someone else will talk to Naalu and will be like, no, shut up. Get out. We'll talk about it later someday.
Why did I move? I could activate that.
Nekro having great board position and very mad about his board position.
Seems pretty frustrated.
Yeah.
Pass.
He doesn't want to pass. That's
yeah,
it. Yeah, he wanted to have more. He wants to be, he wants to be as, he's an ambitious player. He wants to be as efficient as possible, basically at all times, like a robot.
Spend a tactics token to activate here.
The glorious conquest of Lazar begins.
I'm going to trade this out because I'm going to take.
I love that Robofish is here to also commentate on the game. Yes. Thank you, Paul.
And I'm taking Lazar.
And I've got my draw, so I'm going to use it.
And that's a pops.
So that
What did you get back there?
4 resources. Draw, and that it will be.
Oh,
I'm
those
gonna,
are just the
sorry,
pops.
I'm
I
going
thought
to
it was
move in
like pops.
first.
All friendly.
Right, so.
Building.
Yeah.
Back to 6. 2 of you are the only ones in.
Can you just give it to me so that I can deal with this?
Can you just give it to me?
Right, and then I've got 4
See,
resources.
this is beautiful because how often does Nekro get infuriated when someone gets like, excuse me, you're getting research agreement for 2 tables?
Can they trade currently?
Yes, you have a planet.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, he controls the planet underneath that carrier.
Oh, he does.
Should,
Okay.
not give it to him for free.
Nekro adjacent to Nekro.
He's already promised me his 3 trade goods.
Okay.
And he has political secret and antivirus, which he's not giving. Those are
take a
his
turn.
remaining promises. There's not actually anything.
Still, I promised, I could be lying, but I promised that I'm getting off of Mechatol next round.
Okay.
It'll be after I can spend it for the influence.
I would
but
like to
promise
note that
I will
Schroeder
get off
could
of
be
Mechatol
lying.
next round.
Yeah.
So maybe don't.
Well, now it's after some influence, and then it'll be after I get this.
Is it my turn?
Very good.
I
It will
will
be after.
activate
It will
here.
be next round.
First it was after this, then it was after.
I
Schroeder's a man
will
of his word,
go-
but he's not above changing the deal.
Carrier. And
Oh, did you not see the footnotes of our agreement?
let's say
No further
4
qualifiers.
fighters. Because I can build 5 units
yeah,
there.
from what I just said.
That'll be
Sure.
1 at a 3 of these.
Whoa. Careful, careful,
And-
careful with that plastic.
Already dealt with you this turn. Did you pay for that? You need to turn Jordan.
Everything else.
That's 4. But you placed carrier and 5 fighters, right?
Carrier and 4 fighters. So I need this one too. Yeah.
And 1 more.
No, carrier's 3. Carrier's 3,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
4 fighters.
4 fighters is $5.
Okay, you passed?
0 has passed.
Okay.
It's your
So
turn
Next
again.
turn, may I have it again.
For a cost of 3, yeah.
All right.
I'm going to give you the 3. Yeah,
Right, but I have no more
should
command
just-
counters, so
Wow.
this is the way to formalize the binding deal.
Okay, it's the start of his turn. Are you playing the card?
Yes.
Necro dealing
Okay,
with
it's your
Soul.
ground forces.
Not really sure what the deals are about.
Join the Soul
Matt has
Infantry.
stepped
Get
away,
someone
so
by
it's
the
just
Nekro.
Hunter's game now.
That actually is
Soul,
a
take your
reasonable
turn.
force now.
He still has more fighters than I have.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah,
saying that.
but
I'm just
the
saying that
infantry
Soul
are
is
better.
horrific to his troops.
Oh, hello.
The infantry are better than
Oh, thank you.
fighters.
Right, it's my turn again?
Yes.
Now I pass.
Passes. All right. Claiming objectives. Speaker. Our initiative order. I
Me.
apologize. 0.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
here we go.
I
Scoring
control 4
time.
cultural planets.
All
That was the
right.
only way I was going to do it.
Wow.
That's
All
when-
the
that's
almost the
when
first
I
3
control
secret
the
objectives
stupid
scored
balls.
are the 4 of same traits. That I have never seen
I
that
should
before.
have
Yeah,
noticed
those are
that.
normally
Claim any public.
hard.
It still wasn't
Got to.
Public.
Oh, Publix? I don't think I can. I haven't got Nicotol, and I haven't got enough dick.
Oh shit.
1.
I missed out on
Yep.
that, but it was,
All right.
this was
I'm going to
hard.
be spending 8. And then I'm also secret objective, 3 space docks.
Oh no.
Wow.
So now he's scoring secrets. Now we're in trouble.
Oh,
So he's at 6 now.
guys.
6 points, man.
3 space docks.
This is.
I'll say this much. Everybody so far, it appears, has very lucky secrets.
Give me a flag.
Been getting just like the dream
It's
secrets.
been a very smooth game as far as secrets
Yeah.
go.
You're welcome.
Let's see what Jol-Nar is grabbing here.
Or you spent 8, right? All right, 3.
2 ships.
Jason
to
Jason
Nekro.
Nekro, as predicted.
Okay, Jol-Nar. Jason to Nekro.
No secrets.
And goes up a point.
Okay.
Any publics?
Nope.
Or
secrets,
I mean,
secrets, huh?
secrets.
I
4.
have 6 planets outside the home.
Oh, did we not get any
Outside
force?
home. Necro. 6. Flag, please. Move you up a point. 6. What did you get?
8 influence.
8 influence.
8 influence for Hacan.
I'm kind of wanting a bathroom break.
Fine with that.
Like, not like
Secrets.
No, we're requesting a bathroom
not
break.
urgently, but
6,
like
0.
Yeah.
But he
I'm
is-
getting
Oh,
8
here we go.
influence
Here's
as
some.
well.
8 influence
have
as well.
No
perhaps
secrets.
after the agenda phase.
No secrets. Give me a flag.
We're
Alright.
currently bargaining for a bathroom break. I wonder how many trade goods it will take.
There's a motion on the table to go use restroom.
Restroom
Can
phase.
I,
How much
can I
influence
move
we
the
gotta spend
motion
for
to after the agenda phase?
Yeah, I'm happy with after the agenda phase. Sure. But when we're talking about
love
bathroom
that
breaks,
it's a
you probably should
motion.
move the motion.
It is a type of
Alright.
motion, yes.
Okay.
Everyone's waiting. Okay,
Clean up.
Yeah, clean up.
clean up.
So we'll get through the
Action
stat phase.
card.
Let's walk through these points that got scored again.
Own 2 unit upgrade. Text.
Well,
Oh my god.
So, hey,
Hey,
it's us.
I have no.
So,
How are you doing, Hunter?
I'm doing pretty good. It's
I am
been-
also looking
We're getting
forward
a
to
note
getting
here
it. We
from
get
our
notes from
producer.
Yes, you're right.
3 dots
Yeah.
for cultural.
I do.
2 upgrades came out.
Upgrades
2
is the
upgrades is our
new-
new
Yeah, because I was like, how did I get
objective.
carried too? I got
Meanwhile, we've
I'm
got
gonna turn them down for
yeah,
just
Schroeder
a minute.
at 6. We're looking at Naalu, Nekro, and Soul all at 4, with Hacan and Jol-Nar trailing at 3.
So basically, everybody having a normal game, and then Saar kind of
just-
having a little party.
Yeah.
Just for himself. I still think people should be keeping their eye on Jol-Nar because there is a lot of swing potential for
There's
this
3
next round,
points
I
on the
think.
board that are very easy
So,
for them
so
to turn
Jol-Nar
around.
has not gotten. So there's 2 tech and 2 colors.
Yep.
There's 2 unit upgrades,
Yep.
and there's two tech and 4 colors.
So 4 points.
We
very
could
easy.
potentially see, if Jol-Nar happens to nab Mechatol and all
Yep.
the weirdness that is probably about to happen in the next round, we could see a pretty major swing round, but we're probably guaranteed at least a normal
Yep.
swing round.
Yeah.
I would expect to see Jol-Nar at least 6 points
Yeah.
by the
definitely.
end of next round.
Yep.
Saar has a lot of heat. There's a lot of above-the-table heat.
And 6 points isn't a staunch enough lead in this situation, considering it's all tech stuff.
Yeah.
And he more than anyone else has been avoiding the tech.
Yeah.
So if he wants to get back into this game, he's got to start making some pretty major motions. And one of those, I am afraid, is going to maybe need to be Floating Factory too. He's already blue-yellow, and he might need to just hand that over to.
I mean,
to
honestly, I
Nekro.
would. I mean, yeah, I would be a little. If I was Saar right now, I'd be a little like, oh no, let's not let Nekro get it. But Necro's not set up to immediately take advantage of it, so it's going to be a minute. I highly doubt we're going to see Nekro take construction again, unless it is for. Does Nekro already have 4 PDS? I wonder, because I was thinking that
That's
it
a
was
good
for
question.
the 4 PDS secret.
He did get a bunch of PDS last time, but I don't know if he's at 4 yet.
He's probably
he has
he's
3
at
currently.
3,
He's
so
at 3.
he doesn't necessarily need to take construction unless nobody takes it. So if that is of course what it is.
Well, let's dive
we are getting into the
this
agenda phase.
agenda.
All right, I'm going to turn them back up.
So I'm just gonna stick.
Start down to 7.
All right, let's do.
Thank you.
I just want to say also
All right.
that
Moving
it's been
on.
a fun
Agenda.
game.
Terraforming Initiative Law. Elect hazardous planet. Card attached to this planet's card. Resource and influence values of this planet are increased by 1. Hazardous is a red planet. Increases
That was a Connor zoom right there. Good job, Connor. Big fan of Connor.
Veto.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a veto? Is that a veto?
Rider, starting with
No.
speaker.
No.
Rider, soul.
Be a weird rider.
Rider.
Yep. No. No.
Rider, rider.
No.
No
No.
riders.
No. No riders.
First person to vote, left speaker, soul.
On this?
So we probably
Elect
shouldn't give it to someone
hazardous
who's like
planets.
in the lead.
I don't have any hazardous.
I'm
regardless.
also kind of wary about electing Bereg, Lyrda, Abaz, or Freya.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably vote for Zobat.
So
I like Zobat. I've got a space dock there. It seems like a nice place to terraform.
that slice is too rich. This slice has too many planets in it. I don't have any hazardous, and I'm a bad guy, so one of these two.
Oh, Schroeder's still working, everybody.
But that's gonna give
He's a
him
bad
more-
guy,
I've only got
apparently.
4 planets. I've only got 4 planets in my slice. I think
That's
it's reasonable
true.
that I get it. Because
I
you've got the
agree.
system that I
agree.
have.
But and since I only have 8 votes, I will abstain.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you didn't want to take my collective three, did you?
No, he's not good.
Collective three. Okay, no, I didn't think so.
During the agenda phase, transactions do not have to be on your turn when you're voting. It can be
yeah.
at any
I
time.
forgot about that
Just
fact.
as long as you're only doing one
Oh, I'm
transaction
sorry.
with one
I'll do
player.
13 on Meyers.
Oh, you really wanted to?
Too many
It's more than I've got. You don't want to sell me your ground force thing, do you? I'm just asking. I'm just wondering.
Not at the moment.
Oh, fair enough.
Are you voting?
So you just went all in on it?
I voted none.
You abstain.
You and I
Necro
together
doesn't
could beat
vote.
that.
Yeah, I
So
put 13 on Meyers.
Cool.
I thought he said abstain.
Okay,
It
no,
does
I
mean
didn't
that
hear him.
the
Sorry.
next vote.
13 on Meher Zul.
I'm aware.
Okay.
And
It's out
Naalu,
there.
you're
I don't
voting.
really care.
guys, next vote is if you're being truthful and it's X.
I said it's not.
Oh, you're if not.
Oh,
okay.
well, you know
Oh,
what the
so
next
it is an
card
X.
is. Does it matter?
Which would have been fun.
Well, I mean, I don't really. I mean, I'm not going to go all in on.
That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. How many votes do you have? You've got both got 10.
There's currently 13 votes on Meher Zul, which is
No.
over in the con section.
Abstain.
Abstains. Saar.
13 on Mayor Azul.
Yes.
Anybody willing to pay me? I assume no. 3, 2, 1. Abstain.
Jol-Nar.
Abstain.
Abstain. Goes
Okay.
to Meher Zul.
Seeing Saar kind of adjust his play a little bit there.
Yeah.
It is now worth 1 and 1 more.
I think he kind of understands, like, my perception right now is this. I need to start swinging it back
Discount
around.
disclosed directive.
He's going to need to
When
make
this
it
agenda
look
is
like he
revealed, if
isn't
there are
running away with this
There is
game.
a law.
Plenty of laws. Elect law. Vote on the elect laws if it were revealed from the top of the deck. What other laws are out there?
I think
that
it's-
one.
Is Terraforming Initiative the only one?
So
So
Miscount
free
Disclosed
rider
is coming
time.
out, and there's only one agenda.
Oh, right, yes.
So it's
Kinda
like,
bummer.
as
Free
Schroeder
rider
says,
time.
just
Someone
free
else has the
riders. There's only one
attachment,
option for the
literally
vote.
has to
So
be
That's a bummer.
You can select it.
There were two directives or laws.
Yeah, but they both
They
failed.
failed.
Yeah.
So,
You could predict.
veto.
so it's rider time. Ride or die.
This is possibly going to be really
Rider,
disgusting,
Sarah was
actually.
Imperial rider right now is
Rider.
from Saar.
Hate
Who
to
knows?
see it. This is like one of my least favorite
Yeah.
interactions in the game, actually.
Meher
Yeah.
Zul is that law that Meher Zul just got. Okay. Yes. Okay.
It'd be a great temper
So this is the
veto,
only option.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the only
Just to
current
avoid the
law.
risk.
Yes.
Ride him
yes.
if you got him, boys.
Politics rider on that one.
Here we go.
Oh!
Okay.
But hold on, someone
Hold on.
sabotage that.
Yeah,
because
please.
we're
Okay,
gonna
whoa,
have
whoa,
speakers
whoa. All right.
Wait. Why wouldn't I play this?
Because he's gonna get the second choice.
So?
So you'd have to choose Imperial again.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I mean,
Not a concern.
All right, don't talk to Naalu like he doesn't know how to play. He's at this table too, y'all.
So look.
I'll consider taking this back, but I mean, this is a really good chance to get full points right off. I'm just playing for the action cards here. I mean, all right.
If you do play that, I will be taking offers to sabotage.
No, fair enough. But if I was to take Imperial, would that be enough? But if I don't play this,
Who has the speaker token right now?
Because I'm not getting
Politics was
Jol-Nar.
It's Jol-Nar.
Stuck with Imperial.
And I guarantee you,
I'll take
Jol-Nar
it.
is going
I
for
will
that
take
swing round right now.
Yeah.
So this is not good for
Right.
Jol-Nar. If Jol-Nar has a sabotage, I would guarantee that would definitely be throwing that down.
Yeah.
But it sounds
Are
like
you
maybe
going to play
even
your
if he
card?
does have a sabotage, he doesn't
So you
necessarily have
guys
to play it
really
right
don't
now.
want me to play
Yeah.
this? Or no? All right.
Other rider.
No, wait a minute.
Oh,
You're going to sabotage it.
I'm going to sabotage.
Beat out the sabotage.
It does eat up the sabotage.
Yeah, well,
You can pay me a hefty amount to not sabotage.
You can use
Alternatively, other players can pay me to.
You can use your sabotage. Do I want Imperial again? Is Tech going to come?
Because here's the problem: you'd have to choose Imperial and leadership. Because
he's Naalu. He's Naalu.
I'm Naalu.
I need to go first.
He needs to go first.
Well, there is a way for you to go first if I trust you.
God, don't do that.
Oh my God. What?
But the problem is, you have to commit to using it.
Oh my God.
No, not him.
It's a
Not him.
non-binding
It's a
deal.
non-binding deal.
Which he
Oh
will
my
break.
God.
Naalu,
What's happening?
Like right here.
The worst person to get that gift impression would be Magi.
I feel like he's not going to accept it though, because I feel like sometimes Nekro is like, I'm going to turn this down because it's a bad deal. I just don't like it.
I don't want everyone knowing I got it.
Yeah, because he's going to have to keep it and then never. Okay. Well, this section is going to need some cleaning up on the back end, right?
That's the thing, right? This is the politics rider when I get to do this.
And I don't really get.
What's
like,
funny
I
is they're
said
making
that
a
I'm
huge
getting
stink about
out.
this, and there's
So
like I guarantee you an
is it
Imperial
that-
Rider's
is
in
it that you
someone's
don't
hand,
trust
and we're
me,
gonna
that
have to
you
do
Yeah,
don't
this all
and
again.
we are about to do this again.
Well,
Alright,
Can't
fine.
take those points away from
if you guys are
Jol-Nar
saying
is
that,
very
then I'm going to
quiet
promise
here.
to grab tab so that I can
I
get
think
past
maybe-
tapping and get in here.
Also, I think he's being
So
quiet
you
because he has a
guys won't be able
sabotage,
to
but he wants to
eliminate
sabotage.
me.
Yeah,
so
he
he's
wants
just
to
gonna
solve
listen
it.
to it.
Unless there's the one. Do you have the quantum data hub done?
No, but yeah,
Not yet.
we've been starving Jol-Nar of tech.
Fine, no politics rider.
Oh wow, he gets talked out of it.
Would you like play a different rider?
No, I will not.
Alright, rider.
No riders.
Rider.
No.
No Imperial Rider,
Rider.
right?
No.
Wow.
Rider.
play a trade rider.
Trade Rider.
You just throw it up here with your flags. And your other thing is on there too. So.
You hate to see it, but you gotta. I mean,
It's fair.
it's a free rider.
Yeah. It sucks that more people don't have
You guys
them.
will be voting on this new law. That's what he's
We're going to re-vote on.
We will be, yes.
yeah.
I don't even know how you could errata this. Like, I always want this to
Oh,
be to not exist, but I don't know how you would
just-
even
That's what I
address
thought
it.
too.
No,
Just
no,
the
so
nature of the
what was
beast.
Omax?
Other rider. Another rider. Rider.
No.
Rider. Rider. Another rider. All right, rider's
Nothing else.
done.
Okay.
One rider on the
First
miscount
vote.
disclosed with only one
Well, they
option.
just didn't have them in the hand, man.
Yeah.
So,
Sad.
is there anything that can help me with this?
All right, so this is what we're
We
actually.
do two votes, right? We do a vote for that, which we don't have to put anything in, and then we re-vote for the terraforming initiative. That's how it works, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. So, but
So-
my point is if there's any tech that's going to help me take the center, you can give one vote. I can get that tech. And then
Oh,
so I already have Courier 2. I don't
Yeah,
think
so
there's
Black,
we are,
I do not
we
have
are,
spec ops
we
too.
are currently electing the law that will be voted on.
but if none of us vote for it, then the speaker has got to choose it. They don't have a choice, right?
But I can only copy tech if people cast
Oh, I see what you
votes.
mean.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
votes.
yeah. I've got nothing that'll help you. You've got carrier 2, right? Well, you've got better
Yes,
carrier
yes,
2.
I have.
And nobody has Dread 2.
You're gonna have to pay me some of your trade goods if you want hypermetabolism.
What trade?
Well,
So ones you're gonna get from your trade rider.
Oh,
he's trying to get ask people for a free tech so that he can have a better chance against this. There are no tech on the table.
Plasma
that will help.
scoring would help with Dreadnought bombardment on infantry.
That's true.
Yeah,
Get it.
That's true.
that's true.
I could give you 2 of the trade goods.
Deal.
If you cast the vote.
Deal.
You have trade goods?
He
well,
will get the trade.
We're in the trade rider.
Yeah,
This is
Oh,
an
yeah.
agreement
They're
to
guaranteed
pick
trigger.
some tech.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
this is
there's
for the
only one.
Yeah, so
Necro pick.
he's going to get his
Whether or
Trade
not-
Rider if Jol-Nar will just put some votes into
Alright,
it.
so,
Wow.
voting on the terraforming.
Which is a big deal because Necro's the only person who's going to keep up in the 2 and 4 colors with Jol-Nar.
That's a good
He
point.
He wants
I
Yeah, but it's still
wouldn't.
gonna take a lot. I would be surprised if he was even calculating for that at this point.
Doesn't have anything left.
I abstain.
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 How about one
One vote.
That's
Terraforming initiative.
You got it.
It passes. This is now the new one that we're going to be voting on.
So you will
These
cast.
trigger.
We'll do the first
Construction
agenda
rider
again.
for Hacan.
You can just take
Oh,
it too.
Hacan got a construction rider that we missed, so there's that.
That's fun.
Trade rider
That's
for the
very
Nekro,
nice, actually.
And the Nekro get to steal one of Jol-Nar's technologies because he voted
And he gets plasma
for.
scoring, it sounds like.
Sounds like that's what he was
He's taking
saying he was going to go for. Let's see.
scoring.
Yes,
And
he
gets you
does,
5
yeah.
trade goods, and you
Yep, I
gave
gave
him
him
2. Okay. That was your one transaction during this agenda, which is still the same agenda.
Alright, so you now do terraforming initiative.
Vote on the elected laws if it were just revealed from the top of the deck.
Okay.
Vote on this.
Anyone vetoing it?
Veto.
The delayed veto.
Riders, start with speaker.
The second round veto.
Riders.
Nope.
Meyers said no. Left speaker, votes.
Yeah, 8 for Zobit.
No.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're voting on the planet.
Yep.
So he's voted 8 for Zobat.
Oh, you voted 8
Fun
for
rules
Zobat.
thing.
Okay. 8 on
The
Zobat.
one influence that Hacan
vote.
gained on the planet is still active
12 for Zobat.
while they're voting on the
Of course, right.
Zobat.
It's
It
still
doesn't
currently
You've
terraformed.
only got 9 votes.
What is
There's been
happening
one
in
on the previous
fiction?
one, so I think it counts.
Are they going to go to whatever planet it was on and wreck that planet, leave a bunch of garbage there?
de-terraform
They're going
it.
to unterraform it, take all of that good terraforming they did, put it in a truck, drive it to the new planet, unload it. Now this planet's all nice and the other one's all garbage.
Okay.
Maybe that's what's going to happen with our planet.
Break time.
So who got the new planet?
Bathroom break.
Naalu got the new planet.
Yeah, and it's bathroom break time.
All right. We'll
Bathroom
see
break
you
time.
immediately after our players return.
Yeah, what, are we going to take a break too?
We're going to take a little break.
We should take a break. Love it.